All right, here we go again. Another episode of the Week in Review with yours truly, myself, REALTOR. So, like I always tell you, one shot. I get one shot at this. So, if I mess up, mispronounce a word, hopefully I'll catch it. If not, you can make fun of me. You can tell me in the comments below. But it is what it is. Hashtag do it ugly. All right, so here we go. So, for all you folks out there who are paying rent, leasing, who don't want to pay a mortgage, who are not ready to pay a mortgage, my first post, you are already paying a mortgage. It's just not your own. And that is a true statement, ladies and gentlemen. Let me cross that off. So get that out the way. Now we got a motivational post. And it says, nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. So, boy, am I enthusiastic about helping as many people as possible realize the American dream of home ownership. All right, next we have, okay, so no situation for everybody is the same. We know that, people have good credit, great credit, bad credit. So this post is all about how to buy a house with bad credit. So, not saying that this will apply to you, but it is possible. So there are different ways and things that lenders consider: low debt or no debt at all, higher down payment, higher income. So most of you know types of loans: FHA, USDA, VA, conventional. And it says also that you want to aim for at least a 600 credit score, although a 640 is ideal because that'll open you up to pretty much every program available out there for you. And it also says that lenders actually care more about your debt to income ratio, which is your DTI, than your credit score. Did I do that right? All right. In other words, reduce your monthly debt and maintain consistent income. So don't go switching jobs and going from salary to, hourly or vice versa. It's probably worse if you're going from hourly to salary. But just stay mellow yellow. Just be the same. All right. Hit you with that. And now I'm hitting you with a motivational quote. Okay. Expect problems and eat them for breakfast. So just like, hopefully God willing, you wake up every day, the sun is shining, you're going to encounter problems. So expect that, eat them for breakfast, and get on with your day. That's what it's saying. All right, so this next one, why are there different rates for different property types? So I'm glad that you asked. Asked. I always say asked. Like asked. I'll work on that. Okay, your interest rate is based on lender's perceived level of risk in the transaction. The three resident types are primary, second/vacation home, and rental property. So a rental property is looked at as the riskiest, the highest rate, since you are depending on a third party for income. So that makes sense to me. You're counting on somebody else to make your payment that you have arranged with the bank or the lender. All right, it also says a primary home is the least risky, which is the best rate since it's where the borrower lives. A vacation home falls in the middle since the borrower qualifies for the with only their income, qualifies for this with only their income. All right. And like I said, if this is your first time watching, I go through and try to put notes and stuff in different places so I can easily pick out, hopefully, the high points and cut this video as short as possible while giving you the meat of what I have for this week. And you can always go back and, watch the videos in more detail, read the articles in more detail. So we have a new to me, I think it's been there maybe a month or so, but there is a new division of DR Horton Homes in the Weatherford area. It's called Ranches West. And my contact out there is Sherry Tatlock. Great lady. I met with her. Um, and currently, she has assured me that no bidding wars out there and no price increases. So when you sign that contract, that's what it's going to be. And of course, everything that I'm telling you, that's why you have me. That's why you hire me to, be on your side, because the builders have someone on their side. So you need me on your side. I'm going to ensure that this is all in writing and in the contract. And of course, they have incentives and stuff like that. But I just want to let you know, if you're thinking about living in the Weatherford area, they do have a new division of D.R. Horton Homes. And going right along with that, staging to sell. So those of you that are thinking about listing your home, it says, where did I put those? Okay, so it's basically saying all your home decor is, I'm sure, the best in your eyes. But potential buyers like to envision their belongings in the space. So you want the person that's potentially going to buy your home to be able to envision themselves in the home. So it says decluttering, moving furniture out is a great place to start. When readying your home for sale. So that's one. If you want to know more tips, get with me and we will make it happen. But that's the main thing that a lot of folks that are selling their home don't realize, that you want the buyer to be able to picture themselves in the home. Where they're going to put their Christmas tree, where they're going to have Thanksgiving dinner, and all the same things that you did in the house. But you want them to see it from their eyes, their point of view. And I have a quiz. Like I said, I just want you to know what I know, be a more educated buyer. So this quiz is about antitrust. So you can go through, take the quiz. If you get it wrong, you'll learn what the right answer is. If you get it right, congratulations. All right, moving up. So let me see. I think the next one I have is real estate. It's still a lack of supply, not a lack of demand. So this one had a lot of information, so let me skip through. It's just saying that since January, and probably before then, but this article starts from January of this year, we've seen home appreciations. January was 10%, February was 10.4%, March 11.3%, April was 13%, May was 15.4%, June was 17.2% appreciation. So that's all they have the stats for, because it takes time to get all that information and crunch those numbers. But I mean, month after month, appreciation going up. Let me see. Percentage of income a home buyer renter should expect to pay for monthly housing expenses. So this is just saying, in ratio to if you're renting or buying. So if you're an owner, you should expect to pay 19.4% of your annual income or monthly income, however you want to look at it. Monthly, I guess, would be more relevant. 19.4 of your monthly income should be going towards your mortgage payment, as opposed to if you're renting, 30% of your monthly income is going to be geared towards your rental expenses, your leasing expenses. So that's one of the ways right there, reason why more owners have more capital, more liquid capital, or, are worth more from that one thing alone. All right, let's continue. Motivational post. So it says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. I like that. All right, so I think last week I told you about that there was a big special secret magic happening September 18th. So I was able to do a little digging and find out some information on that. So starting September 18th, Fannie Mae, their underwriting system will automatically identify rental or rent payments from an applicant's bank account information, making it easier for borrowers to qualify for mortgages. So at first it wasn't, or right now it's not being counted. This won't happen until the 18th of September. So it says what to do to prepare yourself. If you're in the market for a new home, or if your market application was previously rejected and you think that your score could benefit from this rule change, then contact a bank/lender to apply for a mortgage. And I'm going to insert in there, contact me, because you want to be paired and connected to the right lender, the right mortgage broker that can take care of you. Because you've already, if you've been rejected, you've already been through the stress and hassle of that. You know, we want it to go through smoothly this next time, so it can be the last time. All right. So this is one of my favorite, I guess, motivational quotes right here. It says, shared joy is double joy. Shared sorrow is half a sorrow. And then I also put my MOTQ, because, you know, veterans, we love our acronyms. So that is moral of the quote. So the moral of this quote is, whatever it is, it's better to talk about it. So you can share it if it's joyful, or you can cut it in half if it's sorrowful. That word, sorrowful. All right. Then, you know, Wednesdays, hump day, I have all my posts for homes available, rental properties, lease properties that you can check out. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss options. Options for first-time home buyers. Options for first-time home buyers. When you talk so much and talk so fast, I don't know if your lips stick together or, you know, I don't know. But option for first-time home buyers. Here we go. So your budget. If you haven't crunched the numbers, you may be underestimating what you can afford. A lender can help look at your finances and assess what you can borrow. So do that first. Get pre-approved, so you know which section of the market you should even be looking in. Don't get your hopes set on $1 million house, and, you know, you should be looking at a $250,000 house. It also says consider a condo or a duplex. Condos make a great starter home. They can help you build equity and fuel a move up when you're ready. So you do what you can do until you can do what you want to do. So if you got to start with a condo or a duplex, have at it. At least you're investing in yourself. You're not paying someone else's mortgage. All right, so it says you can also expand your radius, your search radius. You can widen your radius to include nearby neighborhoods or communities that can help you find hidden gems. So finally, weigh your must-haves and your nice-to-haves. So take another look at your desired features and see if they are nice to have instead of essentials. Because I talk to a lot of folks that want to buy. It's like, oh, I got to have this, I got to have that. You know, well, really, do you need stainless steel appliances? They're nice, but I mean, if they're all black or all white, you know, can you still cook with that? Is the house still livable? That's just, you know, an off the wall scenario. All right. Big news from the VLB, Veterans Land Board. So Chairman George P. Bush broke ground on the Tuskegee Airmen State of Texas Veteran Home, and it is going to be in Fort Worth, Texas. It is going to be the 10th nursing home for veterans. And it says here that there's known to have been at least 5 former members of the elite group of World War II military aviators. So at least 5 of the Tuskegee Airmen have lived in Fort Worth, according to this article. All right, I have a few minutes left. I was trying to rush so I can get to this scenario. So I am not an investment strategist nor an investor, but I did sleep in a Holiday Inn last night. No, I'm just kidding. So this is from the mortgage nerd, Denise, and she has a scenario here. So I am planning to buy a home in about 5 years, and currently I have $20,000 for a down payment. What should I do with the $20,000 to help 5 years from now? So this is who you want to be paired with, somebody that's going to look down the road. So you can save it at 0.5%. 5 years later, you'll have $20,505, or you can invest the $20K at a 10% rate and have $32,210. So get with someone like that And I appreciate you guys tuning in, and that's all for this week.